Coming up, a title by Mancera that a famous viewer on all the Facebook pages and YouTube pages commented on. It's one of his favorite fragrances, and he answered the question of the day with this certain title maybe 10 plus times. But first, I want to show you how to smell expensive, very expensive. Another title by Gucci called Gucci Guilty Oud. Now, ouds can be very off-putting and strong, but this is the best way to get in a oud fragrance. Oud is a resin from a tree. When the trees are sick in Southeast Asia, they produce this sort of resin that heals them, and perfumers extract the resin, and you get this sweet wood odor most of the time. Some ouds can smell like dirty, I don't want to say the bad word, but this one is so nice and pleasant. You have oud, leather, rose, some blackberry fruit in it. It's such a beautiful, mass appealing, oh God, delicious, smooth fragrance that gets lots of compliments, lasts for 12 hours, but it can be pricey. Price tag in department stores for Gucci Guilty Oud is $160, 3-ounce bottle. I don't know what it is on the discount sites. But if you'd like to try that fragrance out and many other high-end fragrances, you can help support your channel for $14.95 and get it out of this cool little scent sprayer. There's no subscription needed. You could buy 1 or 10, all you want. And also you could become a member and get 3 of them for $34.95 if you become a member. Next up, we have under the radar hidden gem fragrances. Starts with Bulgari Man Black Cologne. Let's give you a quick rundown on Bulgari Man. It came out in 2010, then in 2013 you have Bulgari Man Extreme. Those are more fresh, clear scents. And then in 2014 it starts to get complicated because they started naming their fragrances Bulgari Man in Black. This one's called Bulgari Man Black Cologne. This is 2016's version. They also have a Bulgari Man Black Orient, which I highly recommend that one as well. Let's get back to this 2016 Black Cologne. It's got leathers, saffrons, spiciness, tobacco, fresh citrus notes. It's a contrast of the citrus DNA from Bulgari Man, if you are familiar with that, coming in with all those spices, so it's fighting each other, but it's unique. It's a oddly fresh, dark scent. The contrast of fresh with the dark notes are fighting, and the fresh comes out to win at the end, is what my theory is. And what happens in the first hour is it's punching out projection for an hour. So if you were to wear it to work, it's perfectly safe because it comes back down after an hour. It lasts solid 7 hours easily. It's good for romantic dates as well because it sits close to your skin. Ultimately, it produces a fresh, powdery, sweet scent with some iris notes in it, and the tuberose kind of floral rosy type note inside it too. So there you go. Bulgari Man in Black is the first one on the list. As we move up this list, we're going to show you some great fragrances that are just hidden under the gem radars, and they last a long time from all different price levels. And I even have a brand, well, not a brand new, but a good cool Dior fragrance from 2015, which is actually a remake of a 1988 fragrance. Guess what it is? You must know. But first, I got to show you this. It's Mercedes-Benz 2013's Intense. Found very affordable on the internet search with its boozy notes of bourbon and pepper, and it's got your citruses. I sprayed some on the box, and it has mandarin, which is a sweet orange note. So you've got lemon, citrus, mandarin, bourbon pepper, and Cologne molecule. I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but this molecule adds an aquatic freshness to it. And in the background you have galbanum, which is a resin that produces a spicy green note, but it's in the back of it. In the front you smell the citruses and the sweet orange. Ultimately, it's a nice fragrance composition that lasts a decent amount of time, and performance is above average. And guess what it smells like? It smells like Fahrenheit, the old school one. Mercedes-Benz Intense. How about at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 5 free bonuses, also 5 extra selections on top. The next selection is one of the most longest lasting on the list, and I do not recommend you blind buy it. It's called Gucci Guilty Absolute from Alberto Marias, who created this in 2017, along with another title that came out the same year. It's called Bulgari Aqua Atlantique. Right off the top, let's say you're going to spray this on a piece of paper like this and smell it. You might not like it. It's got a real strong leather smell. Patchouli is very heavy, vetiver. You've got all these strong green woody notes coming at you. What you want to do is wait a good hour or two. This thing lasts for 12 hours. The best scenario, I always keep thinking of ski lodges or very cold weather or like business meetings. Dressed up, definitely a colder situation. One time I was in -degree weather walking through a parking lot, and that's when the thing was working like a charm, as if the cold weather makes it work even better. So if you can get past that, this is a level 2 fragrance for advanced people's noses. It's very strong, but very good at the same time as a surefire hidden gem. Next up, we have the hidden gem of the day. It's a 1988 fragrance that was remade by Dior. Did you guess what it was yet? Let me just introduce you to myself first. My name is Christian O. You landed on Best Brands Perfume. On this channel, I try to help you smell better for less, and you can connect with other users down in the bottom below in the comments section. Talk amongst each other. The question of the day, that being said, is why don't you help other users help us by telling us what's your favorite under the radar hidden gem long lasting fragrances? Comment down below and someone will comment back. Maybe it'll be me. The answer to the hidden gem of the day, Fahrenheit by Dior, came out in 1988. 2015 Fahrenheit by Dior came out. The Cologne edition. What's the difference? The Cologne edition is way more modern, way more fresh, and more easy to wear. This is a much more youthful fragrance. They both perform about the same, which is to say about 5 to 7, 8 hours on the average. I got 7 off this one, 7 off this. Depends how much you spray. There have been times and there have been less, and have been times when they've been more, but this one's a lot funner to wear, especially coming up in spring. And if you're like 22 and up and you want to experience something old school but remodernized, Fahrenheit Cologne. Next up is something from Thierry Mugler. Now here you go. Do you remember Amen from 1996? Well, this isn't it, but this would be. Next up is Amen Pure Energy from 2013. Don't get it confused with Pure Shot, although I think they might be the same thing. Pure Energy is like Amen from 1996. Nope, it's a minimalistic version of it. It's only got strong patchouli in the beginning, which is kind of a green note, and then you have creamy vanilla in the ending. It's got a great projection of 2 hours and above average performance. It's just a simple, clean, fun, easy to wear hidden gem fragrance that'll get you compliments for sure. This thing came out the same year as Paco Rabanne 1 Million Intense, another hidden gemmy. Now we have our number 1 fragrance, because we're down to the top 3, and the number 1 is picked by a viewer. And right after that, we have 5 more bonuses for you, presented kind of in a more rapid fire way. But next up, we have Armani Code, but not the old school grandpa one. It's called Code Colonia. It's a more modernized, updated version of Armani Code. It's a lot fresher. It reminds me of white t-shirt, blue jeans, clean white sneakers for some reason. It can be worn all year long in all situations, and it performs way better than regular Armani Code. Armani Code still is a good seller, but this one smells better and gets more attention from the ladies. Code Colonia. Next up, number 2 on the list, one of my favorites by Prada Luna Rossa. It's called Black. It actually kind of smells sort of like a Dr. Pepper soda, but really you have citruses and dark notes, and it's sweet and powdery. And the thing about this is you have to wait. It starts projecting 2 to 3 hours later. It starts coming off hard off your skin. That means the base notes of this makes it project. And 3 hours later, women will walk by you and roll their eyes in amazement, because that's how good you will smell. And believe you me, it has happened to me the first or second time I wore it. 8 hours, well, 6 hours after application, I sprayed it so hard because I was like, what? No one's saying anything. And then I forgot about it. And at the mall, the women come and say, hey, smell this guy, you smell amazing. It was like two twin sisters that day. Anyway, Prada Luna Rossa Black, very good selection, very good performance, hidden under the gem radar. And now for your number one fragrance, it is called, the fragrance from Dan Spanos from the comments down below, say hi to him, was Mancera Red Tobacco from 2017. Saffron, cinnamon, nutmeg, incense, white pepper, patchouli. So it does give you tons of compliments. When you first spray it, it's an intense cinnamon blast coming at you. Might even be too strong, but it's quietly softened by touches of vanilla and tasty, high quality, sticky, wet tobacco notes coming off of it. To sum it up, you would think about a cinnamon caramel type fragrance with some touches of synthetics in it, of course. Saffron and tobacco and citrus are all deliciously playing together in this. And what else has saffron, citrus, and tobacco? This fragrance here, it's called Afnan Tribute Black, has some similar notes, shares the similar top notes right when you spray it at first as this. This is about $120, and this Afnan Tribute Black has a special price for you viewers down below. Now we're at our 5-piece wild section. We're going to start today. Bond number 9, Governor's Island. It's a musky, incense, sweet, delicious fragrance. It's fun to wear, very unique. And Governor's Island is some place where I've heard that people go to do zip lining. It's in New York, and they do all kinds of canoeing and drink cocktails. And this is the fragrance that captures the essence to it. Next up, a hidden gem by Paco Rabanne called 1 Million Intensely, or 1 Million Intense. More amped up, sweeter, delicious, longer lasting version of 1 Million. Next up you have His Highness White by Afnan, a very strong, huge sillage bomb. Scent trail is enormous, projection is enormous, long lasting is enormous. It's a 2-pound bottle, priced down below, special for you viewers only at this website. It's called His Highness White. Saffron, leather, oud, white notes, delicious, perfect for spring, summertime. Another one that's perfect for spring, summertime. Terry de Hermes, Oh Intense Vetiver. It's Terry de Hermes' fragrance with vetiver amped up. Ultra fresh, March, April, May, June. Perfect fragrance for this type of weather. And it's just long lasting and delicious. If you like these type of hidden gem videos, why not click on this one right here. Thank you very much and have a great week.